All right, head coach Pat Noonan, begin with an opening statement on tonight's win.
Certainly a big 3 points in a difficult environment against, a team that's in a similar position fighting for a playoff spot. So really pleased with the group and the discipline and how the game was played. By no means was it perfect, but I think before the game we talked about defensively, making sure that we were organized and communicating and being difficult to break down. I think for the most part, we did that pretty well outside of, allowing probably too many free services into the box. And then, with the ball, we asked for a little bit more patience in the final third after the first half. And I think our ball movement was better in the second half. Still can be more patient and being able to get more numbers forward. But we found the goal and we found a way to see out the game in a big way. So excellent performance and a big win for our group.
There have been a lot of times when I think people like myself and other people that have been around the club look at a result or a moment in a match this year. Right. I think last year, that's where it would have gone off the rails. Those moments are now turning into bright, positive things for FC Cincinnati. What does it say about the progression of this group to not only get a win here, but come from a goal down?
That's part of the challenge, changing the narrative of what would have happened or what could have happened in the past. This is about our group continuing to find ways to win meaningful games. And tonight was another example of, I think, a group that's senses and tastes the opportunity. And they closed out the game in a way where you could tell things are different. Yeah. So I'm very pleased with their approach and their confidence in finding ways to win.
Sorry, I thought you had more. RSL got forward in the 6 added minutes there, but it seemed like you guys were more, and I think this is what you just alluded to, but the style that you closed out the match with, it seemed like there was more possession, more getting forward, even if it was just to knock it long. How far has this group come in terms of its ability to close out matches with, it almost felt comfortable at times, even though there were also.
I think previous experiences have helped in us being able to see out the game like we did tonight. Again, it wasn't perfect, but I think in previous moments late in the game, maybe the confidence wasn't there to connect the right passes to get us out of pressure and to just get us into space and move our lines. That was better tonight, and you could see a group that I think has been in the situation enough times now where they're finding more confidence in being able to connect the pass and not just kicking the ball up the field, or knowing when to kick the ball up the field, just to be able to get our defensive organization and still be able to put pressure on the ball higher up the field. I think we still struggle to get pressure to the ball in wide areas, to not allow direct play, to not allow service into the box. There's still some things that we're, trying to find answers to as to how we can be more consistent in those ways, where whether it's our midfielders releasing wide, whether it's the outside backs and our back line shifting over, or our outside center backs releasing, into the pockets. How can we find more consistency in those moments so it's not as easy to get the ball into our box? But again, and when those moments have happened, I think we've done a good job of defending the box.
How big was Roman for you guys tonight?
Yeah, Roman continues to to make big plays for us. You know, I think the response after conceding the goal, first to get, you know, the goal back, but then to be able to get into the break level because of him coming up with a big moment for us, a big save and a big moment, allowed us to regroup and come out of the break with some, you know, good momentum. That was his save was a momentum changer. And I love the energy of the group to let him know that they were pleased with what he was able to do. And even the guys on the bench, the energies feels right. And so we need to find ways to continue to have that and have guys step up.